IP-based cameras really changed everything. I've worked with camera manufacturers over the years, trying to get them to make better protocol implementations, good cameras, bad cameras. I've seen everything you can imagine. Some really good implementations in the RTSP protocol. Wowza became one of the most important components in the architecture of our streaming platform. So we have close to 1,700 cameras. A little over 1,100 of them are currently used, for public purposes. A little over 500 of those cameras are used for traffic engineering purposes and planning. So they're more doing studies and using those cameras to try to get better signal timings and things like that.
Yeah, Clint, I would imagine back in the day, you're managing all of this manually, emails, spreadsheets, whatnot, right? So a big part of what I've seen you do is kind of really scale this entire operation. And I think people are going to be really impressed with what they're about to see.
Yeah. And if you have multiple people in and out of a spreadsheet, the data tends to decay, right? And so I think the major turning point in what, led us to the system that I'm going to demo for you is we had a large amount of attrition within the organization during a very short period of time. And that caused me to have almost a panic attack, and that the responsibilities were coming back to me to figure out how to deal with managing a much larger volume of cameras than we dealt with originally. And, my responsibilities are not just within traffic related systems, but the administrative side of MDOT, our financial systems, HR. In order to be able to do all those things, I just dreamt up a system. I said, I need a central system of record to manage all of the cameras that we have and understand them and automate as many tasks as we can with the camera. It took a lot of manual energy to go program a new camera. When a camera comes online, I've got to go to Wowza and manually create 2 streams. At this point, we have 17 Wowza servers. So I can't spend my day running around trying to maintain Wowza servers. So it needs to become just an appliance. And cameras also need to be easy to manage. As far as them being placed in the field, they need to get a very basic configuration, and a field technician should go out and hang it up with really not much more than an IP address, and that should also become an appliance.